What did they come up with? Universal income. Universal income has been tested in Baltimore, in different places in California, Chicago, around the country, that everybody shall live for a minimum wage, a universal income. They're about to take your job for those. I told my staff last week, in our company, we need to prepare for what is coming. The AI agents, the competition to control resources, always lead to conflict. I have a master's degree in conflict management, so we know that. I'm not just only prophesying, but speaking from science and research. They want to control people, and they already have everything ready to go. You need to start to think otherwise, for the jobs that you have will be replaced. And they will offer you a social security, a welfare of universal income. Because research has shown that those that receive $1,000 in this country can still have a life, but you only how much life do they have? These are for people with disability. Where grown men sit down and play video game, they don't have job and cannot work because they have lost the skills. Computer do. We employ doctors, nurses, and all kinds of people. I told them in the staff meeting the other day, your job has been replaced. You have to think about a new skill that can still keep you relevant. Otherwise, sell your house and prepare for universal income to live under 1,000 or 2,000 a month. And that 1,000 and 2,000 a month, and with what is coming, will not be enough to sustain you. Those that have business, is either you are useful to the great ones, the big tech, or you are out to your dreams and vision of owning a business will be a thing of the past. By the way, Simon Epa, I don't know him, but I've heard what has happened in Finland. It's a European Union country, a Western country, behaving like a third world country in the trial against Simon Epa. Why? And these are a country that is fighting to become part of EU and play a leader. Is it not madness happening in Europe right now? How do they explain it? They say they got brain, they are intelligent, they are the smart one. How do they explain what is happening in Europe today? How can they explain war in their doorstep? The Lord prophesied then, you are going to reap what you have sowed in all the third world countries. You sit at the kings. You make a decision. You tell them how to live their life. You steal all their resources and you ravage them. You have no conscience. And then you want to come and enjoy your life. That is how many nations were sleepless and their leaders. Just as you are sleepless wondering, will China and Russia come in and invade Europe? What is going to happen? The Lord has spoken. It is a warning to you. I was about to tell you this story. After seeing what Starlink had done, Comcast reached out in one of their advertisements at the right time. And I subscribed to Comcast. They came in and installed this internet. Everything was fine. That same minute, myself being IT trained, I tested it. It was working well. There was no interruption. As I left, and we all left the building, I was still around. And I heard the voice of the Lord say to me, the Comcast technician and the people in the high places in the government have decided to plant a spyware on the device so that you will not be able to have a voice in the internet, and so that you will not be able to work. In their mind, they believe that the message of the Lord is interfering with their plan, because every time the Lord spoke, it happened just as the Lord said it. And the man sat somewhere and said, who is this guy that when I make a policy, it doesn't work? How come even though he said these things, we ignore it, and yet the word still came to pass? They want to disrupt the messenger so that he will no longer deliver the message as if it would not have any effect. Don't forget that Biden did the same thing, and the Lord said, okay, it is not you they are doing, it is me. Don't say a word, no more prophecy to them. And let us see, even the ones that have been revealed, what they will do about that. And we saw what happened to Biden. Not only that he lost his mind, that everybody in this country knew that, but that the Lord spoke that he was also sick, even though they kept it secret until this administration we now came to know what was happening to him. The Lord was silent and I was silent, and we laughed, and we seen how the destruction that he brought into our country. And this administration is taking also follow suit, and they are doing it. This administration continued. So when the Lord said to me that they feel that my word is not acceptable, because whenever they say things like that, things happen. So they will frustrate whatever that I am doing, frustrate my business. I say, my Lord, I thought President Trump is not one of us. Like Christ said, if they are not against us, they are with us. And he said to me, the Lord said to me, I need you to go back in the building. When you go, unplug the network device, which is the router, the network device that they installed. If you unplug it, you will get a phone call within 5 to 15 minutes. You get a phone call. And in